Hey everyone, Kyle here. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to run ads for your digital products. So let's get started. So now we will be using TikTok ads, and I'll tell you why. TikTok ads stand out among competitors because of their ability to combine massive reach, precise targeting, and creative engagement, making them ideal for promoting digital products. Unlike platforms like Facebook or Instagram, TikTok's algorithm prioritizes content over follower count, giving smaller brands the chance to go viral and reach untapped audiences. Its unique short form video format allows you to showcase your product's value dynamically, connect emotionally with your target audience, and drive high conversions, all while keeping ad costs competitive. Alright, so now let's get started. So now you want to go into this website. I'll be providing the link in the description below, so check that out so that you can get here easily and you'd get the correct website. So once you're here, we will be creating our account for TikTok for Business, which is a TikTok Ads Manager account. So you want to click here on Get Started on the left side, and then you'll be prompted right here, Create Advertiser Account. You'd need to provide your email, password, and then confirm the password, and then the verification code from the email. And then you want to tick this box or check this box right here so that you agree to the TikTok commercial terms of service and so on. So if you want to read that, go ahead and click on this links right here and then just read it. And then from here, this one is optional, so you can just uncheck this if you don't want to subscribe to the emails right here from TikTok, and then click on sign up. And now once you have successfully registered your account for TikTok Ads Manager, you will now be able to create your campaign, ad groups, and ads here. But before we do that, there is a very important step that we should do first, which is to install the TikTok Pixel. So in my case, this is applicable because I am using Shopify store. So if you have a Shopify store as well, or if you're using any other platform, check out if you can use TikTok Pixel and them. And then from here, let's just install TikTok Pixel. So all you have to do is click here on the search and go into the apps right here and just search for TikTok. And from here, if you can find this TikTok app, you can click here on search TikTok and Shopify App Store. Just click on the TikTok application, which is this one right here. Click on that, click on install. Right here, click install. And now you'll be prompted here into this dashboard, and from here just click on continue setup, and then you would need to complete these steps right here. So first, you need to connect your TikTok for Business account, which we have created earlier. So just click here on connect, and then it would now load up, and click on connect right here. Just wait for it, and then from here you would now be able to see your Business Center accounts. So in my case, it's this one right here. I'm gonna now click on connect. If you don't have one, then you can just click on create new. So from here, I'm just gonna click on connect. And then for TikTok Ads Manager, this is my account right here, and I'm gonna click on connect right here. Next, for the data sharing, you would have the standard, enhanced, and maximum. And this would depend on the privacy policy that you have in your store. So which one do you think would it prefer? So in my case, I'll just go for maximum. So yeah, just make sure to base this on the privacy policy in your store so that you would still be following the policy. And next, you would now click here on confirm once it's all done. Now we will be proceeding to the next step, which is the company information right here. You can just set up right here, but in my case, I have already provided my information, so it's now complete. Click on finish setup once you are done. And now, as you can see, you are now ready to start a campaign and grow your business on TikTok. And after you are done registering for your account, you will now be prompted here into your TikTok Ads Manager. And from here, we can create our campaign, ad groups, and ad. But before that, let's just quickly discuss on the structure on how this would work so that you would have a general idea. So at the top would be your campaign, and this is the first thing that we'll be doing. So we would need to create our campaign, and this is where we will be setting our overall advertising goal. As you can see right here, our advertising goal or our advertising objective, we have the reach, traffic, the video views, community interaction, and so on. And then this is also where we will be defining our total budget, as you can see right here in these options. And then next is the ad group. So this is the middle layer where you can configure your targeting audience. So you can configure the audience demographics, interest, and behaviors. This is also where you can set your placement, budget, and schedule. You can also select bidding strategies and optimization goals here. And then the final one would be the ads. This is where you create and upload the actual ad content, such as the videos, images, text, and calls to action. Each ad is linked to the settings in its ad group. This hierarchy ensures precise control over your campaign performance and allows for detailed optimization. Alright, so now let's start creating our campaign. So first we need to select our advertising objective or our goal. So for awareness, we have reach right here if you would want to reach more people. And then for consideration, we have traffic, video views, and community interaction. And for conversion, we have app promotion, lead generation, website conversions, and product sales. So app conversion would be really good if you have an app that you are selling as your digital product. You can get people to install and use your app, or you can retarget existing app users to take action in your app. Or you could even go for website conversion so that you can drive valuable actions on your website, such as purchases, signups, form submissions, or even downloads. You can even go for product sales if you would want to make more sales and so on. But in this tutorial, I'm just gonna go with traffic because I want more traffic on my website. So if you choose this objective, you would drive people to a website, landing page, or app, or show your ads to people most likely to click on it. So yeah, you would be able to see what each objective right here does on the right side, so you can just understand it here on the right. Now let's go with traffic and then scroll down, and then we have the campaign name. So let's provide our campaign name. So let's just go for traffic campaign. Maybe it's something like this one. You can just name it whatever you want. And go for the option here to create a split test. In my case, I don't want this. I don't need the more insights into your ads by creating split test on your strategy. I don't want this. And then the campaign budget optimization. I don't want TikTok to automatically optimize my budget allocation. I don't want that, so I want to have full control on where my money is gonna go. And then the set campaign budget right here. As for this one, I don't want to set it yet. I'm just gonna set it on the later process. So once you're done with this one, you're satisfied with the settings, click on continue once you're done. And then from here, we can now put the ad group name. So from here, let's just go for traffic, or let's just go for broad traffic right here. So this would mean that we will be broad targeting as much as possible and generating traffic for our website. And then you can click here on template if you want to save this as a template right here, this ad group, so that the next time that you are creating a similar ad group, you can just click on this template right here. You can just load this up, and then you would be able to load all the settings right here without you needing to set them one by one, and click on confirm once you're done, and then it would now be set as a template. And then the optimization location. So where would you like to direct traffic? In my case, I'll go for a website because we have a Shopify store, so I would like to drive them there. And then if you have an app, then you can just go for app. For the placement, so it's very important right here. So if you go for automatic placement, that would mean that TikTok would be the one to decide where your ads will show up. In my case, I want to have control in that, so I'm just gonna tap on select placement. And from here, we can see the global up bundle, which means it would include CapCut and Fizo. If in your digital products, if you think the customers are not in CapCut and Fizo, then I suggest that you just deselect this. You don't want to waste your budget right here, showing your ads here if your customers will not be here. And then Pangle right here. If you don't think your customers will be using Pangle, then don't enable this or select this one. Just go for TikTok for the best results. And then this option right here includes search results. You can enable this so that people can look up to your ads right here. So if somebody is looking for a specific digital product and they search it up in TikTok, your ad would appear. So it's a good idea to just turn this on right here. And then next is the advanced settings right here. You can allow user comment. So if you would like that, if you think people are gonna comment on how good your product is, then you can just enable this, allow video download right here. In this case, I don't want them to download my video because they might post this on their account without crediting to our account, so I don't want that. And then you could also go for allow video sharing if you would want them to share your videos. So it would actually depend on you. In my case, I'll just leave it be because it's basically free marketing if they like the video and you just want to share it. Alright, so now let's go to audience targeting. So this is where we can select specific audiences in which we are going to show our ads. Now we can set our demographics by location, so you can just add locations right here by clicking here, and then you can just select locations, or you could just search for them if you'd want to. And notice that you have the drop down icon right here, so when I click on that, it would show more locations under that specific location, so you can be more specific with your targeting if you'd want to. In my case, since I am doing broad targeting, so I'm just gonna select the whole place or location just like that, and I'm just gonna select more, for example, right there, and so on, just for example right there. And I think that is broad enough. And from here, we have updated our location. And then you could also notice here on the available audience at the top right, you could also monitor this one right here. So this would show you how much available audience you can show your ads to. So as you can see, it's fairly broad, which means it's good since we are broad targeting. And then for the age right here, we can also set this up. So you can go for the appropriate ages here for your digital products. So if you think that ages 13 to 54 would be good for someone who is using your digital products, then you can just set this as is, or you can go for all. In my case, I'll just leave out the 55 plus because I don't think they will be using my digital products. Next is the gender. So you can go for all, or you could go for male or female, depending if your product is gender specific. In my case, I'll just go with all. And then next is the languages. So if you have specific languages that you would want to sell your digital products or maybe show your ads, then this is where you can select them. Next is the spending power. So this is basically about showing this to people who has the money to buy products and services. So I suggest that you go for high spending power right here, especially if your objective is to sell. Then you would want to set this to high spending power so that you'd be showing your ads to those people who actually has the money to buy your services and products. And next is here in the audience. So if you have some data on the audience that you would like to include or exclude, this is where you can set them right here. But this is another topic on the tools here in TikTok Ads Manager. But yeah, this is where you can set it up. In my case, since I am going broad, I don't want to include or exclude audiences right here. I have already set it up on my demographics. Next is the interest and behavior. So this is where you can select different niches that might be related into your digital product. So in my case, I'll just go for tech and electronics. I think this would be appropriate. And again, they have the drop down icon, so you can just click on that, and then you would be able to see more of the specifics right here. In my case, I'll go for tech, electronics, maybe news and entertainment, travel would also be good, and go for education and e-commerce. So maybe something like this one. And once you're done selecting your interests and behaviors, then now you can go here in the device. Since we are selling a digital product, then I think the device option here might be necessary because some digital products require specific devices to be run or to be used. So you can just set it up right here. So you can go for all if it's available for either Android or iOS. So I'm just gonna for all and the OS versions right here that you would want to select, device model, and for the connection type right here that you would want to set. So you can just select the one that is fitting for your digital product. In my case, I'll just leave it as it is. And then next one is a budget and schedule. So this is where you can set your budget. So you can go for $30 minimum right here. So you'll just go for 50 just for an example. And then from here, as you can see, it says get 100 USD. So it would pop up right here when you click on that. So you can get up to 100 USD in ad credits. So all you have to do is just spend and you would be getting more than you spent. So that's basically it for this promotion right here by TikTok. And then you can schedule your ad. So you can set a start time to run ad group continuously. So it would only turn off if you manually turn it off. Or you can set a start time at end time right here. So the running time or the start time right here would be scheduled same as the end time right here. So you don't have to turn it off yourself if you have specific schedules that you would want to run your ads. Maybe your product or this ad is specifically for a certain occasion like maybe Christmas or Halloween, then this is a good idea to set the schedule right here. In my case, I'll just go for set start time and run ad group continuously. And next is the day parting. So this is where you can select specific time of the day wherein you would like to show your ads. So maybe you would like to show it on their lunch. So probably you're selecting 11 and until 12 right here, maybe something like this one right here if you just want to show it on their lunchtime. So this is the time of the day that your ads will be appearing on the news feed of the user. So you can just do it like this if you would want to show this all days of the week right here. And that is basically it for the day parting. And then next is the bidding and optimization. So this is where you can set your optimization goal if you would like the click or the landing page view. So for the click, with this option, your ad delivery won't be optimized for conversions on your website. And the landing page view, which means that your ads will be delivered to people most likely to land on your website. So with this one, I think I'll go for the land page view. And now next is the target CPA. This is just optional. In my case, I will not be setting this one, but if you think you would like to set your cost per action, then feel free to do it right here. Just enter the value. And now click on continue once you are done here in the ad group level. And now the next one is in the ads level. So in here we have the use smart creative to create ads, but I recommend not enabling this one because this would mean that you would let TikTok to auto generate videos, which I don't think is practical. I think it would be best if you create your videos yourself so that you can have full control of it and you could get the most out of your money, not by relying on your TikTok AI right here. So I recommend just disabling that and go for the ad name right here. So let's just say that broad video number 1, maybe something like this one. And then after that, you can go for the identity right here. So if you would like to use your TikTok account to deliver the ad, then you can enable this right here. But if you would like to use a custom identity, then you can just do it right here on set custom identity. Click here on create new custom identity, enter the display name, so sample identity, and choose the picture right here. In my case, I'll just be going for this one, open, submit, and then create. And then just like that, we now have our sample identity, and you should now be able to see it here on the right side on the preview. Here's our logo and here's our custom identity. And then next is the ad details. So here we can choose the ad format. You can go for single video or carousel image, depending on your strategy on how you are gonna make your ad. In my case, I'll just go for single video. And then from here, we can now go to the ad creative and upload our video if you wanna upload it from your computer storage, or if you wanna choose from your library, from your TikTok account, or it's a video that you have posted previously, you can choose this one, or you can create new right here. In my case, I'll just go for my computer storage, so click on upload. And then from here, I'm just gonna drag my video here. So here's my video. Then I have now put it right here. So I'm now ready to click here and continue. And then it will now show up right here as soon as it's done uploading. And here it is. And now here in the text, this is a very important one because this would be the header text right here. And you wanna click here on the question mark icon so that you would be able to read the notice right here, which is very important to keep in mind that the use of exaggerated or overblown phrases such as the best, the most, or claiming that your product is number 1 may lead to your ad being rejected or could require proof. So be mindful when you are using those phrases, and I suggest that you avoid them so that you won't get your ad rejected. So I'm just gonna go for get now. This is my promotion right here. Get now, limited slots only. Right here. Maybe something like this one right here. Maybe you are selling a course or maybe a tutorial and there is only limited slots on that is available for that current course or whatever digital products you are selling. So yeah, this is my promotion, and then you can see it right here on the right side. And then next is we have the smart text. You can enable this if you would like to automatically generate ad text based on the industry, language, and keywords you selected. Again, I don't want the AI to generate anything right here that is without my permission. So I don't want the smart text to be enabled. So you can just leave this be. But if you'd want this, then you can definitely just click on it and then you can set it up right here. And then the next one is a call to action. So from here, we have already a lot that is pre-selected by TikTok. So basically, we can just click here on select all, and we'll click on it, and then it would now deselect everything right here. So I can just select the call to actions that I want for this one. I want this one, this one, this one. Since I'm selling a digital product, let's say a video, so I think watch now would be appropriate, and sign up would also be appropriate. On listen now, order now is not, but book now is appropriate, and maybe something like that. So yeah, you get the gist. So basically, just get the call to actions right here that seems appropriate for your product or for your website. So I'm just gonna go for shop now one last time right there. Now, once you're good with the call to action, you can go for interactive add-ons. So from here, you can create your own or choose from your library, but I suggest that you just go for the recommended ones. In my case, I'll just go for this one, which is the most common one, but I think this is very effective. And from here, you can now generate the content from this website. So I suggest that you just enter the link here for your product or digital products right here. In my case, I'll be getting it here from my Shopify store. So I'll just be clicking here on preview on online store, and I'm just gonna get the link, which is right here. I'm just gonna click on this one, and then right click, copy, and then paste it right here. Once you have provided your link, you can click on generate so that it would automatically fill your basic info on your selling points, but you can just manually set them up. So I'm just gonna manually do it. Basic info right here, the logo right here, and then confirm once that logo is good, and then the name right here. So I'm just gonna go for the sample identity again, since this is my sample store name, and the selling points. So what is your selling point? Let's say limited time offer, bestseller, top rated, and free returns, climate friendly, depending on what you want, and so on. So I think I'm satisfied with this one right here. I'm gonna click on confirm once you're done, and then this is how it would look like right here. So when you click on edit right here, you can see it right here. As you can see in the right side, it says sample identity. So this is our interactive add-on. Next is the destination. So from here, you can go for URL or custom page. In my case, since we have a Shopify store, let's go for URL and provide our URL right here. And then once you're done with that one, I'm just gonna delete this part right here so that it won't be error, and click on preview just to check right here. So it's all good. And then we can now proceed right here. So you can go for this ad contains AI generated content if this applies to you. In my case, it does not. So I'm just not going to go for that one. And then this one right here, it is very important that you authorize the ad and the associated performance metrics of the campaign to be displayed on TikTok branded or affiliated platforms. So depending on what you want. In my case, I'll just leave it checked. And for this tracking right here, this is basically this is related into the TikTok Pixel that we have installed earlier into our Shopify store. So in this one, I will not be messing with this one just yet since I don't need TikTok Pixel for now, but I already have it installed. So I can just get the information from the customers when they are adding to cart or so on. And click on publish all once you're satisfied with everything right here. And that's it. You now know how to run ads for your digital products. Now you can just go back in here into the campaigns tab, and from here you can see the campaign, ad groups, and ads that you have created in this account. If you want to create more, just go here into campaign, click on create. If you want to create more ad group or ads on the other hand, you can just go to the ad group and click on create. Same goes for the ad, click on create right here. So yeah, that is basically it. All that's left is to test, experiment different strategies, and see what works for your digital products. That is basically it for this video. Thank you for watching.